Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, as always, I love to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to Elder Tahar and the rest of the elders that are firmly pushing this truth. And as always, peace and blessings unto the elect. And we want to do this lesson on this article that I had came across. I am a cuddle therapist. Men pay me $1,300 to hold me, but it's not about sex. And what came into my mind is that, man, you women have it easy in this society, and also how low men nowadays have stooped. Like men are completely through, right? Which, when you read the scriptures, it talks about the foundations of the earth are out of course. It's out of whack here. This is Psalms 82 and verse 5. It says, they know not, neither will they understand. They walk on in darkness. Yeah, this whole world lieth in darkness, right? Which the darkness symbolizes without light, right? Which the true light is what? The knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of the Bible. Misery, yeah, complete misery. All right, you see that? Darkness opposed to light. And we know that the light is dealing with the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of the Bible. Soon to the book of Proverbs. Proverbs, the 6th chapter. And verse. Proverbs 6. Hold up. Look it up real quick. Thought it was Proverbs 6. Yeah, Proverbs 6 and 23. It says, for the commandment is a lamp, and the law is light, and reproofs of instruction are the way of life. See that? So the law is light, the scriptures. But this just shows how man, everything is just out of whack here. Which typically, I wouldn't do a lesson like this, but I just had to, because this is crazy. It says, Missy Robinson says hugging helps heal the body, and insists her services have nothing to do with sex, which she genuinely don't care about these men. She just cared that she's making $1,300 easy off of men being vulnerable. Because there are studies out there that are saying that a lot of men are going without intimacy. A lot of women. It's real hard for men to get women out here. Why? Because these hoes are real proud. These hoes are real proud. But we're about to come in to the time where, man, it's gonna be hard to even get the last piece of a slice of bread. Not even the last piece. Yeah, the last piece and the first piece, which everybody skips over. Everybody doesn't eat the first slice of the bread and the butt part of the bread. Everybody skips over that. But we're about to come into a time where people are going to be fighting over that. So you hoes got it easy right now. But when Jacob's trouble come, man, y'all are going to have a hard ass life. A real hard life. A life that y'all ain't never think that was going to come to you. Look at this. It says you can cozy up to this beauty, but it won't be cheap. And she's not even all that. It says a cuddle therapist is speaking out about her unusual occupation, revealing that a roster of regular clients pay up to $1,300 for the privilege of holding her in their arms. And it's a privilege. And you're just getting a hug. You're not even getting none. At least if you're paying $1,300, you actually get some. Dudes are not even getting any. But that just goes to show how in this society, in this world that we're in, which is Esau's world, women are the rulers. This is Isaiah chapter 3 and verse 12. It says, as for my people, children are their oppressors, and women rule over them. O my people, they which lead thee cause thee to err, and destroy the way of thy paths. And this just shows how, like I said, how low of a level men are on nowadays. Men are on a completely low level. Completely low level. Or you were taught that women are angels and X, Y, and Z. Man, these women are demons. Complete demons. They're complete scumbags. But we were brainwashed into thinking that they are just such angels. They can do no bad. They're just so innocent. Which in reality, that's far from the truth. That's far from the truth. When you read the Bible, when you read Sirach, the 25th chapter, 26th chapter, both those chapters speaks on the wickedness of a woman. But in this society that we're in, women can do no wrong. Which that's why we can't wait for the world to go back to an Easternized mindset. Not a Westernized mindset, but an Easternized mindset. Which the mindset of the East, right, is totally male dominant. Totally male dominant. And that's what we're going to be going back to. See that? And I can't wait. And I can't wait for it because I've never experienced something like that. So going back to those old paths, man, it's going to be wonderful. And you women are going to like it too. Yeah, this is Sirach 25 and 24. It says, of the woman came the beginning of sin, and through her we all die. You see that? And through her we all die. Because of the woman, we all die. Which is going back to Eve in a garden that got tricked, got seduced by the serpent. Which Eve and women in general, all over again, is getting seduced by the serpent. That do what thou wilt spirit. Right? So now let's get this in Isaiah, the 32nd chapter. Which, like I said, this is going to be a quick lesson. I'm not one of those who make 40, 50 minutes videos ranting on women. This is just going to be quick. This is Isaiah, the 32nd chapter, and verse 9. It says, rise up, ye women that are at ease. Hear my voice, ye careless daughters. Give ear unto my speech. Many days and years shall you be troubled. Yeah, many days you are going to be troubled. And that trouble is going to come by way of Jacob's trouble, where you're going to be struggling, right? Because it tells you in the scriptures that a man shall be a hiding place from the wind, which I believe that's in verse 1. Yeah, Isaiah 32 and 2. It says, and a man shall be a hiding place from the wind, which we know that the wind symbolizes what? Destruction. And a man is going to be a hiding place, which a hiding place just simply means protection. Let's go into it. Hiding place. You see that? Refuge. All right, refuge. Let's look at that word, refuge. Matter of fact, I got to go to my website. One of my favorite websites in the world, onlineentomology.com. If you're not looking up your words on there, you slacking. So refuge. So re meaning back, for jur to flee back. Yeah, these women are going to be fleeing back to us. Hey, yep. See that? Because re mean back, fuger to flee back. So these women are going to be fleeing right back to us. All this Miss Independent shit, all that's going to be out the window. So it says, temporary shelter for the destitute or homeless. Seek safety. See that? Seek safety. So they're going to be seeking safety. And guess what? If you don't apply to this, don't get mad. If you're not a woman that doesn't apply to this, don't get angry. If you get angry, you get cut. That means that you apply to it. And there's a lot of women like you in the truth, which I was just speaking on that the other day. Most are going to jack a lot of you women up. A lot of you so-called women that are so-called in the truth, you so-called sisters, right? You damn sluts and head wraps. Most are going to kill you. You proud-ass woman. It says, and a man shall be as a hiding place from the wind and a covert from the tempest, which all symbolizes destruction. As rivers of water in a dry place, as a shadow of a great rock in a weary land, which we know that weary land is done with what? America. All right, so back to verse 9. It says, rise up, you women that are at ease. And women are clearly at ease. Man, women are clearly at ease. We see it every single day. Every single day when we out there on them highways and byways. Matter of fact, when you actually when you actually step back and analyze, now that I'm thinking about it, when you out there on the street, teaching, for those that are out there on the street teaching and not in the woods, you see that it's just mostly women walking up and down the street, up and down, with their Chick-fil-A, with their Raising Cane's in their hand, with their Starbucks, right? Looking all cute. Just walking up and down the street late at night. They're at ease. And the Heavenly Father is about to rearrange all those things. You're about to be a base. It says, hear my voice, ye careless daughters, give ear unto my speech. Many days and years shall ye be troubled, ye careless woman, for the vintage shall fail, and the gathering shall not come. Let's go into the word for vintage. What does it mean by when it says the vintage shall fail? Vintage. All right, it says the grape crop, right? Gathering, because, in the ancient world, how you would make your money is by, farming, right? So it says the grape crop. So basically the gathering in of money, essentially. Let's look it up here. Vintage. And that's what's going to happen. Society is going to break down. All right, see that? So the harvest of grapes. You see that? All right, see that? To take. See that? To take. So all this taking that y'all have been doing over these past years, all that is going to be gone. Now it's going to be time for y'all to give. Let's look to Isaiah 4:1. Go ahead and grab that real quick. Isaiah chapter 4 and verse 1. It says, and in that day 7 women, which 7 just mean completion, shall take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy name to take away our reproaches, right? Because the men of the Lord are going to be the ones that are going to be heaping up all these women in the times of trouble, right? Because, hey, we love women, all right? And the kingdom of heaven, can't be established without women, right? So we're going to actually have women, and they're going to be coming to the men of the Lord, Yahweh Dazah, we are of them, and they're going to essentially beg to be down on our roster, right? Not like the other way around in America, where a man is begging to be with a woman. No, that's not how it's gonna go, right? When you read about Isaac and Rebekah, when Isaac just seen her, Isaac just took her. When you read Genesis, he took Rebekah and his mother Sarah's tent and laid down with her and loved her. There wasn't no damn, let me take you out for a drink. There wasn't none of that. They ain't go out for no drink. They just went in the house and they got down. They got busy. See what I'm saying? Abigail and David. It's going to be the same thing over again. So back to it. Oh, here we go. Back to it. Verse 11. It says, tremble, ye women that are at ease, be troubled, ye careless ones, strip you and make you bare, and gird sackcloth upon your loins. Is right, and you're going to be stripped. You're going to be stripped, all right. No more 80-inch bundle weaves. No more eyelashes. No more fingernails. And we seen that during the time of the pandemic. We seen that. Man, you hoes was looking like a ancient woman, wearing nothing but hair wraps because you couldn't get your hair done. All that is going to come back, and it's going to come back real fast. Let me go ahead and grab this, and I'm going to roll out. And 2 Ezra, the 16th chapter. Oh, yeah, a lot of you women get prepared to go to war, too. Go ahead and fight that World War III. Good luck to you, too. Your ass going to get blasted out the damn sky. Pursuant to Revelation, the 12th chapter. Like those of you that are in there, and you're going to fight against Hamashiach and Michael and them. Yeah, good luck. So, where I'm at. 2 Ezra 16. One of my favorite scriptures. I always go here. Second Ezra chapter 16 and verse. Let's see. No, it's not that far down. Here we go. Second Ezra 16 and verse 33. It says, the virgin shall mourn, having no bridegrooms. The woman shall mourn, having no husbands. Their daughters shall mourn, having no helpers. You see that? You ain't going to have no helpers. You're going to be mourning. Why? Because you ain't going to have no husbands. You ain't going to have no bridegrooms. Why? Verse 34. And the wars shall their bridegrooms be destroyed, and their husbands shall perish of famine. So all the men are going to be dead. All the men are going to be dead. So you're just going to have single ladies like Beyonce, let us say. You're going to have single ladies just roaming around. And y'all are going to be for the picking. For grimy Ted Bundy, Jeffrey Dahmer, sickos, or for the men of the Lord. That's just how it is. All right, so y'all desire, you few brothers and sisters were edified. Till next time, shalom.